Welcome to SportsCenter Coast to Coast. Good morning, everyone on the West, and good afternoon on the East. I'm Cari Champion. David Lloyd has the day off. We begin the show with a countdown. We're just about 48 hours away from the draft, so we'll hear from Ben Simmons, the projected #1 overall pick. But first, let's talk about the offseason in the NBA. That's going to be Kevin Durant. Well, the end of the Warriors season also marks the beginning of a new era in Los Angeles. Today, the Lakers will formally introduce Luke Walton as their new head coach. He will go from a team that won an NBA record of 73 games this past season to a franchise that has won a total of 65 games the past 3 seasons. Ramona Shelburne on the hopes for a brighter future for the Lakers. Speaking of celebration, Dwayne Wade played 13 seasons in Miami, and now he's trying something new, something he's never, ever done before, and that is the body issue. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. Draft. That's where dreams are finally realized for so many young men. But all season long, one stood tall over the rest, and that was LSU's Ben Simmons. But the big question surrounding Simmons was, why hadn't he worked out with any teams? Our Chad Ford explains. Watch me work is the WNBA's new slogan. 20 years later, that's what the WNBA is still about. The best players in the world working and competing at the highest level of the game. The league has come a long way since the inaugural game on June 21st, 1997. In celebration of the WNBA's 20th season, the league unveiled their top 20 at 20, presented by Verizon. It's a list of the 20 greatest and the most influential players in its history. Take a look, folks. Coast to coast. I have to get all of the credentials in. I have to get all the credits in for you.
Well, you did, Cari.
At the end, Cynthia, there was this thing where you were doing
Well, you got to raise the roof.
Do you still do that often?
Yeah, every once in a while. I get excited.
Okay.
And I revert back to my old habit.
Of raising the roof. She was the first WNBA player inducted into the Naismith Hall of Fame. She won, again, the 4 WNBA championships, the first in league history. You've done so much for the sport, and you've accomplished so much. How does it feel to be a part of this list?
You know what? It's an honor. Great stories to tell in the WNBA. The level of talent in the WNBA right now is incredible.
Okay, so I agree with you. I told you that I went to my first game not too long ago, and I absolutely became an immediate fan of the sport. Right after the show, I'm leaving to catch the game. Lynx, Sparks, both undefeated. I would argue that this is probably one of the most important regular season games. What do you think we can expect?
Well, think about back when I played.
Yeah, I'm right here with mine. I'm right here with
there's
mine.
some people at the gym still looking for me.
I know. I heard about it. Cynthia Cooper-Dyke, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and congratulations for being on the top 20 at 20. Simmons, that he will be the first pick in Thursday's draft. Coming up next is Russillo and Cannell on ESPN News. Have a good one.